Yes, guys, so we're back with our Arsenal transfer news update, and today we're talking about this guy right here. Plays for Frankfurt. He's called Ivan NDICKA, and Arsenal looking to sign in. We've actually reached an agreement to sign him on a free transfer. So yes, guys, Arsenal apparently reached an agreement to sign Ivan NDICKA. Plays in Frankfurt, and yeah, he's a defender as well. And yeah, apparently he's could be Arsenal's first signing of this January transfer window, and it is for free as well. So, you know what I like about free transfers, guys? All you got to pay is their wages. So yeah, and look, this guy, for me, yes, he's a defender, and I do think we do need another defender because, look, maybe not going to be playing over likes of Gabriel, Saliba, even Ben White. He's been superb this season, but say if one of them gets injured, then our backup to Gabriel or Saliba is Rob Holding. Now, no disrespect to Rob Holding, but can he really do a job when you really need him to do a job? You know, can he really, if we really need to win a game this season and we don't have injuries to and we have an injury to Gabriel, or if Gabriel gets suspended or Saliba gets suspended or whatever for some odd reason, and we play a big game that could decide the Premier League title, would you guys be confident with Rob Holding in your squad? Because I certainly wouldn't. So, end of the day, it's good that we can sign this guy, especially on a free transfer as well, because it's not really a risk signing this guy, is it? It's for free. All we've got to worry about is him paying his wages and all that. So, look, 100%, I'm all for signing this guy from Frankfurt. Now, I've heard of the guy before. He has been linked with other clubs, of course. I did say he also does play for Frankfurt. Yeah, I also said, guys, like, many clubs have been linked with him. I think Tottenham is another one. Roma's been heavily linked with him. Roma was meant to sign him back in, I think, in the summer, but never went through. So Roma's still linked. I think Roma's still linked with him today. So yeah, they've been heavily linked with him. But look, guys, even NDICKA, I don't know how do you pronounce his name? I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. I don't know if I'm doing it right or whatever. But yeah, he's been linked with an Arsenal move for free. So at the end of the day, I'll definitely take it. You know, he's a centre back that don't have to play week in, week out, but as I said, if he's good enough to challenge for Saliba or Gabriel, then yeah, you can see how good he is. And as I said, if it's good for definitely as a backup for our squad depth as well, because as I said, who's confident? Is anyone confident with Rob Holding? Because honestly, I don't think Rob Holding can come off the bench and do a job for you. Yeah, fair enough, for like 20 minutes, but he's not the answer, is he? And we need better backup for our very two good centre backs. So this guy would be perfect, guys. As I said, it's on a free transfer. The guy is left-footed as well. And for me, it's a no-brainer. Get this guy signed. I'll be very happy with his signing as well. And it does look very likely that Arsenal can sign this guy. We're also going to talk a little bit about this guy here, João Felix. Been heavily linked with Arsenal. Been heavily linked with many clubs. He actually does want a Premier League move as well. Aston Villa, as I said, my last video was leading the race to sign this guy. But a bunch of many other clubs have got involved to try and get this guy signed, because we all know it's very clear that he doesn't like Atletico Madrid anymore. He doesn't really like Diego Simeone because he's always on the bench. I think he's actually came out and actually said that he wants to leave and that he doesn't get on well with Simeone because, look, you look at the bench and he's just always on the bench, and João Felix, and he's a very good player, guys, yeah, and he looks so much different when he plays for Portugal, when he plays for his country in the World Cup, you know, for example. And when he plays for Portugal, he looks so much better. He looks so much more. He feels he can have more freedom in Portugal. Whereas Atletico Madrid, it just hasn't worked out for him, has it? Let's be honest. Like, they signed him for it was like over 100 million, wasn't it? A few seasons ago, and it hasn't really worked out for him. He hasn't really lived up to that potential that he was when he was playing with Benfica. So, depending on how much the price tag is for this guy, right? And look, he probably will be quite a lot. But if we can get him for a low price tag, then for me, I would definitely take João Felix, because look, the guy's also very versatile. I've seen a few times where he plays, you know, as like a centre forward sometimes. Of course, he's predominantly as a winner or whatever, but he can play anywhere in that attack, to be honest. And for me, I would love to see João Felix at Arsenal, because he brings Arsenal like something different, you know, because he's got the skills and he's overall a very decent player on his day, because, as I said, Atletico Madrid hasn't worked out for him. I think he needs to leave. He needs to definitely get out of that club, to be honest, because it's really poisoning him right now, if I'm being honest. And you see how much a different player he is when he plays for Portugal. So yeah, João Felix to Arsenal, guys. Let me know. I don't think we will sign him. But that is the talk today, that we have been heavily linked with him. But at the moment, Aston Villa, Unai Emery, Aston Villa is leading the race to sign this guy. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Big up everyone who's watched. I may do a little video later as well with Arsenal about Ben White, because there's a real reason why he actually left the England camp. Not just because of personal reasons, there's an actual reason why. I might go through that later. But yeah, smash the like button. Let me know what you think about these two players down below. I'll see you guys for another video very soon.